This is the Big O Show. This is the Big O Show.
That's what I love about all of this. And we're going to have so much fun as Dolphin fans throughout this process, because the intrigue is at 5, first of all, are you going to go a position player or are you going to take the gamble on the quarterback, right? And we've talked about this last week. And again, you have to understand, if you're the Dolphins and you have 14 picks, you have luxuries that other teams don't have. You can take chances that other teams can't. You have the patience that other teams cannot have. Some teams are looking to win now. Some teams, some GMs and coaches must make the instant impact right now because they will get fired by the end of the year, okay? i.e. Bill O'Brien, right? Bill O'Brien's got to make an impact this year coaching with his team. If he doesn't, he's probably going to get fired, right? Bird's nest in his face, Matt Patricia and Bob Quinn in Detroit. They've got to get results this year or they're going to get fired. So there are people that are going into it on a hot seat. So their draft and their desperation and their urgency is at another level. Of course, there's urgency with the Dolphins. You want to improve. You want to start taking the next step. But those next steps aren't pressured into playoffs, into the Super Bowl. None of that stuff is there. Nobody's sitting there going, well, the Dolphins are supposed to be in the playoffs next year. Nobody's saying that, okay? So those kind of expectations aren't there. But what you got to love is they have the luxury of, okay, well, and this is what they're going to do at 5, okay? If they take that quarterback at 5, it's because they're saying, we can take the gamble. Neither guy's going to be available at 18. So let's just take the gamble now, and let's make sure we kick ass at 18, at 26, at 50, and so on and so forth. Right? That's what you're doing. If you take the quarterback at 5, you're now saying, okay, now the pressure is seriously on us for the rest of the draft, because we have to have the kind of draft that this pick at 5 doesn't matter. Seriously. That's the kind of draft you have to have, that from 18 on, the draft does not matter at 5. That the pick at 5 is supposed to be a bonus. If the quarterback hits, you have one of the greatest drafts of all time in Dolphin history. If the pick doesn't hit, you still had a great draft. That's what you have to do. And that's the scenario that you're stuck in if you're the Miami Dolphins. And I don't mean it in a negative way that you're stuck in. No, but this is the luxury you have. And while I'm not a Herbert fan by any stretch whatsoever, if they take him, I know what they're telling me. They're telling me we can't trust Tua. He's a sack of injuries. We're not going to put the weight of the world on that kid because he's going to break down and crumble. That's what they're telling me. And if they take Tua over Herbert, they're telling me we don't believe in Herbert. We believe in Tua. We just hope that he stays healthy. That's what the explanation is. Because the only reason you take Herbert over Tua, it's because you have total confidence, like I do, that Tua will break down on a consistent basis and will not last in the NFL. Because that's what I believe. Now, that doesn't matter what I believe. The Dolphins may take him and say, hey, man, we'll cross our fingers. We hope he stays healthy. We hope he learns to get rid of the football. We'll build the best line possible in front of him. We'll try to protect him as much as possible. We'll take the gamble, and then we'll worry about the rest of the draft. That's all. That's what they're telling you if they take either or quarterback. And if they go position player, they're telling you that we don't believe that Herbert's going to be a good quarterback, and we believe that Tua will be injury prone like he's been throughout his career. That's all.